I just had another message, and what it has to do with is the end of the message for how do the family members of healers support healers and also show their love. So a couple ways to do that are, number one, if the healers are doing I don't know, videos on YouTube, they're writing a blog, keeping a website or something, show some interest, or something in what they're doing. Tell someone about what they're doing. My family has found something like my jewelry, for instance. When I've made jewelry like this ring, they would tell someone that I make earrings and stuff, because there's always going to be some things that someone can find to give you a compliment on. So find find something that you can compliment the healer on. And if this is a healer that I'm talking to now, then find something with the other your family members that you're able to connect with them on. Look for ways to connect, because as the law of attraction works, the more that you find, whatever you focus on, you will attract more of it. So if you want to attract more harmony with the other person, the other beings, whatever, then find something in there. Maybe they have a flower in their hair. Maybe they've, a shirt that they're wearing has a pretty color in it, or, and it doesn't even have to be fake what you say, because if you are working on yourself, you will always find something about someone to give a compliment, or something. You'll just see that. So it's not something that's completely outrageous to do, and it's nothing. You might find it a little challenging, but another way to assist a healer in their journey, even though you can't do the work for them on the inside, is that just empathize with them, invite them to come and do something with you. Make something together. um, you might not be interested in what they're interested in. They may not be so much interested in what you're interested in, but make a way, at least once a month, to share energies, to exchange energy with the other person, because it's important this lifetime to learn from one another. And I've learned so many lessons on that with my family, myself, and I really appreciate my family for being there for me. And also, not, I know people, you know, sometimes people take things to heart. Some people, they take things personally because you aren't doing what they're doing or whatever. But we're all learning. And over time, if the healer takes time to feel good and to work on themselves, they're going to be able to come out on top. And they'll find that other people, regardless of whether they completely understand you, but they know your nature, and they can tell that you're not doing it out of spite to them, but that you are really taking the time to really put yourself at the top of your priority list. And people will respect you for that. They're going to talk about you. They're going to talk about you. They're going to find things about you to make jokes about. And it's because that's not what they're doing in their own lives. And so sometimes the healer, or the person who works on themselves makes people really feel uncomfortable by you. But it's not you. It's the fact that the healer or person, like, when I'm working on myself, other people are reminded that that they have not done the things that they really kind of want to do for themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you got to know what that is. So don't take everything that people are doing, because some of us healers were psychic also, and we can pick up on the energy of a person that is talking about us or whatever. But we also, healers, have to get to a place where you really don't care about that, because people are really going through a lot themselves. They have a lot of healing to do, and that's what we came to do, is to help people to heal. And some of them have come to help us to heal, so that way we can not be so focused on are just on the inside and seeing the world as it is. All of us have some stuff to work on. So this is good. The good thing is that the more that we continue to be balanced and to make a movement towards harmony and peace and happiness and joy, and laugh sometimes. Do some things that are funny, and don't be so, I'm spiritual. You're just like that all the time. Because I know I can be like that a good bit of the time. I enjoy it, but because I'm moving into another year, numerology wise, I'm going to be moving into a more fired up year, but I have been in a number 7 year, and I'm a number 7 life path. So this has been a very, 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 very introverted, inner work type of time for me. A lot of solitude, a lot of time to really download and get downloads and to understand what's going on in this life. And now I feel even more appreciation because I came to be close to my family, so I've been able to still have that connection to the outside world. But without that, I would have really been really going within even more, than what I was. But God, the universe, the creator, or whatever, things have been set up in such a way where I've been able to look outside myself, and here's my sister, or here's my mother. And, look at them. They have a different reality. They have something else they're completely focusing on. And it's helped me to really, I'm just learning. It's really good. It's really good to see other people doing their thing, and that there's a whole nother experience going on outside of us. So anyway, I'm not going to go over this stuff again, not right now. I have another video that I'm going to do. I just wanted to give you a couple tips, but just for healers, and even this can be for entrepreneurs. A lot of us are entrepreneurs. We're our own network, right, of healers. So healers support other healers. Stop looking for things that are wrong with people and look for things that are right with them. That's the problem with the world, or that's a lot of the challenge. It comes from there, is that people are looking for everything. Look for what's right. Look for something that's right. Look for a smile. Look for you in them, because the same force that's in you that you feel, and that thing that you might not like, or the thing that you do like, it's in you and it's in them. So look for that. When you are dealing with people, look for the God within, And anyway, yeah, it's good, and I'm so glad to be able to share this with you all. And I know a lot of you all are really getting the fact that it is deeper than looking for a bunch of differences, because that is really what is keeping this world to be, so to speak, controlled by people, that just, they're doing the control thing out of fear and stuff like that. But the way to turn all that around is to realize there are no differences. The differences are all a perception, and that all this stuff has been set up on purpose so that way people can divide and conquer. So look for the similarities, and as you do that, you're going to attract more similarities, more things that are like you, and you'll find ways that are they just feel so good, and you just be like, wow. So really, it's not like as bad as I thought it was. That's what you'll say one day. Some of you all are going to say that. You say, wow, this is really nice, and so yeah, I could talk about it all day, because it is one of the biggest things, that is one of the biggest things that I've learned over the past few years. And that even though I'm going through my own experience, the world is also having their time as well, and there's none that's greater than the other, So all of us need some appreciation. So appreciate your healers and your entrepreneurs, family, and support one another in the ways that you can. It's not important that you understand exactly what they're doing. It's not important that you understand what they're talking about at all. But if the message is positive, then why not support it like you support all these other people's stuff that's on the internet and that is on television? People that have made millions of dollars already. Meanwhile, your healers, your light workers, the people who are entrepreneurs are striving to get somebody to like their stuff. And just your liking, just your sharing the message, just your hitting, repost or whatever, or adding it to your page, or adding it to your favorites, subscribing. It's not gonna hurt. It's gonna help. You know. So if it doesn't even it's not gonna hurt to do that. So anyway, find ways to soften it all and find ways to keep feeling good. And all of you all are magnificent, and thank you so much for listening to my video. And this was completely spontaneous, but that's it's some of the stuff that's on my own heart, and some other healers that have talked to me about this stuff, and they just wanted me to share. So thank you so much. Peace, love, light, always.